Hey, what's up everyone, Saint Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 build video. Yes guys, I'm back. I feel so good to be back here making Division 2 build video again. I've been playing the game slightly, not that much, which I usually play, but you just can't leave your ex. You gotta come back. It's just something like that. You just have this feeling on my mind. I just can't ditch the game. So many people have told me to, like, dude, just don't play Division 2. Just uninstall it and all that. But I just can't do it. I can't help it. I love playing this game. I don't know. It just makes me feel complete. Basically, I played over 5,000 hours and I just still want to play. I love it. You can hate me for that, but hey. Who's going to give you build videos then? I'm not one of those guys who just give you like clickbaity build videos, says everything is a meta. Come on. No, I make weird looking builds and I love doing so. And I have one today as well. Now, I have made a hybrid build, which was basically a year ago. And ever since, I didn't really made a hybrid build quite a lot. I did made one, I used Memento on it. And, people don't like it when use too many mementos, because recently my build videos which I made for Division 2 has a lot of mementos or exotics and stuff in it. Now I can't deny that I don't have an exotic. I do have one. My weapon is an exotic, but it's a very easy exotic to get, like the capacitor weapon. I'm pretty sure most of you guys do have it, so I have the capacitor here. But if you want to try any other weapon, you can definitely do that. Speaking of exotic, I actually don't have any exotic on the build video, which I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow. I have a crazy build coming up tomorrow as well, so stay tuned to the channel. That's all I can say. But today I'm using a pretty solid hybrid. In my opinion, probably one of the best hybrid in the game right now at this moment. There are improvements can be done in the build, but can't deny the fact that this is just so good and it's so flexible in terms of diversity. Like, you can change one piece from one different piece and you can just completely change the build. I myself change quite a lot of pieces here and there to play in different content, like legendary stuff, summit or like legendary mission. I would change few things here and there. So yeah, let me just show you the build, then you'll understand or like have an interest basically. So this is my build here. If you're tired on running Hunter Fury builds and like Scorpios and Mementos and stuff, Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush, give it a try. You're gonna have absolute fun. That's all I can say. So first, I'm gonna start off with the specialization. The specialization I'm running is the Technician. There's a lot of reasons behind that. First of all, it gives me +1 skills here, which I need on a hybrid basically. Also, it gives me the Artificial Hive, which also I needed. It gives me extra 10% skill damage, which is really sweet. Plus, it gives me extra additional damage towards robotics like Warhounds and stuff, like 12% additional damage, which is really handy fighting Black Tusk. And also makes me immune from EMP grenades or any type of EMP pulse if I'm sitting close to my skills. So of course, no brainer, gotta go for the Technician. Now, what's going on in the build? So you can see all high end, just the capacitor there. Now, capacitor, if you don't know what it does, I'm pretty sure most of you guys do know, it just gives you crazy amount of skill damage and weapon damage for using this beautiful weapon. It's a really solid weapon for like hybrid builds like this and also DPS builds as well. But if you can just slap in some skills here, that's going to increase your weapon damage by 7.5%. Now I have 5 skills here. I will show you the damage difference between 5 skills here and 6 skills here. So just hold on. That's all I can say. And of course, every time I shoot this weapon, it's going to give me damage stacks, so I can stack up to 40 times. 40 stacks means crazy amount of skill damage there. So definitely no brainer, gotta run the capacitor. Super simple to get it. If you're new to the game, just do summit challenges, like 5 challenges, and you'll get this weapon. Just do it on normal. You don't have to do it on like heroic and legendary or anything. So yeah, and the secondary weapon, I have a classic M1A. Can't ditch the classic M1A. Super sweet weapon. High base damage, of course, as usual. Now I rolled a reformation talent here. I'll tell you why I did that. It's just because of survivability, basically, because if you're running build like this, you don't have any type of survivability like regen or anything, so I gotta heal myself, like find a way to heal myself. So that's basically what I did. Now the pieces I'm running 3-piece of Empress International on this. If you don't have 3-piece Empress International with critical hit damage, what you can do, you can run 2-piece Hana Yu and 1-piece of Waiwenware, and that's basically the same damage, but again, Empress International will do an additional 10% more damage, and can't deny the fact that the 3rd piece bonus, which gives me 10% of skill efficiency, that means I'm going to have 10% skill damage, status effect, repair skill, skill haste, a lot of stuff, like skill stuff, basically. It's a lot of 10% hiding behind this. So that's why this is an ideal choice to run. So 3-piece of this, and the mask I'm running has crit damage and skill damage and crit chance mod. Basically, all my pieces has skill damage and critical hit damage. Every single piece have that. Okay. Same for the gloves. You can see crit damage, skill damage. Same for the knee pads. I have skill damage and critical hit damage. So these are the 3-piece of Empress International. Now I have a Sheshka piece, which is my chest piece here, because Sheshka will give me 10% of crit chance. Of course, it's not only just the skill build, but also a weapon damage crit build. So I would need the crit, like as much crit chance as possible. That would be nice to have. I have crit damage mod here, skill damage as well, and crit chance, and I have kinetic momentum. Now, at first, I thought about running glass cannon. I always go for glass cannon at the first. That's my first choice. But kinetic momentum is a really good talent, even better than Overwatch as well. I thought about running Overwatch or glass cannon, but kinetic momentum is super good because kinetic momentum not only going to give me extra skill damage, but also going to increase my repair skill, like skill repair basically. So I need that. Now for the holster, I went for a Grupo. Grupo gives me 15% of skill damage, and of course it gives me I rolled skill damage here and have crit chance on weapon damage. So this is the only piece that's making me 5 skills here. Now if you want, you can use a Wyvernware piece that will give you skill damage, and of course you can have +1 skill tier from that. Like I have this high Wyvernware holster here which has crit chance, crit damage. I can use this in situations, but the 5 skill tier damage from my skills are super good. Now for the backpack, I went for the named Alt Summit backpack, which gives me perfect tech support. So whenever I get a skill kill, which I do get very often, I will get 25% of skill damage for 27 seconds. Now that's the only difference between tech support and perfect tech support and normal tech support is this one has more skill duration. That's all. Damage is same. It's 25% even in normal tech support. So yeah, but yeah, I have crit damage, skill damage, and crit damage mod. Now the reason why I chose the Alt Summit because it gives me 20% of repair skill. Now let's see why I am using Reformation, talent on the weapon, and all that repair skill on the build, because I have a secondary skill that is my hive, the Restorer Hive, because that's the hive that's going to heal me when I'm in very sketchy situation. I don't have anything to heal myself, so the hive, I can drop it and it's going to heal me, since it's a solo player build basically. So if you're running with a lot of directives and stuff, the NPCs do get kind of hard, so at least the hive will heal you. So that's why I chose this. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, that this build is pretty flexible. So what you can do, if you don't want to run the hive, you can actually swap few pieces. Like for example, you can just ditch the Alp Summit backpack and you can use a Wyvernware backpack like this one, and you can have skill tech support on that as well. So that's where you will have more skill TIA and also extra skill damage. You can go ahead like that. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Now the thing, what is it called? The skill I'm using is a sniper turret, because I feel like not many people use a sniper turret a lot. They go for the assault turret. So I'm using the sniper turret. It does a lot of damage with extra boost from the artificial hive. I can go 8 million damage from the sniper turret, and that's a lot of damage. And without that, I would be doing 6 million, 5.9 million, something like that from the sniper turret. And also the assault turret is going to go 320k damage with the artificial buff, of course. And I'll show you all the damage and all the buff and everything right now in the shooting range in a moment. Before I show you, after I show you my crits. So I have 45.7% crit chance and 160% of crit damage, and of course 12% of armor damage there. Now the 45% crit chance may not be, looking so good because I would say 50% crit chance is really good, but 60 is the cap. And 45% is not that bad, especially when you're solo. You don't really want it. Plus, don't forget your skills are there to do a damage as well. So, yeah, it's perfectly balanced. I mean, of course, you can take down some of the skill damage. I'm sorry, crit damage mods, and then change it to crit chance. But you know, I'm happy with what I have right now. So let me show you the damage, what I can do with this. That's the important stuff here, right? So we got kinetic momentum active all the way up. I'm going to drop my sniper turret normally here. Without any buff from capacitor, if I use my sniper turret and boom, it goes 3.4 million. And that's not that crazy good. I'm going to use my capacitor just normally and then proc my like damage. Now you can see I'm with my capacitor, I can actually crit over 300k, like 307k, which is really good for a solo player, to be honest. So yeah, I'm critting that now. Now 40 stack is all the way up. So if I shoot it with it, now it's 4.4 million. Now remember, my tech support is not active. So let me just get the tech support. So I got the tech support now, and when I shoot it, and now we can see 5.2 million, and that's just normally the damage with the sniper turret. That's 5.2 million all the time when I have tech support, capacitor, proc all the way up. And of course I have the healing hive that will heal me if I'm taking damage, and the healing is really good. It's not that bad. Like the healing is really good. I can say like 2-3 taps and it just healed me full. Like the 2 charges is going to heal me quite a lot, and that's without the reformation buff. When the reformation buff is active, with 2 charges I can get my health back like full. Okay, so that's the 5 skill tier. But hey, I can actually change it to 6 skill tier, right? So let's just drop the Grupo like holster and use the Wyvernware holster here. So now I have 6 skill tier, and let's see how much the damage my turret can do, the sniper turret. But first I'm going to proc my the capacitor all the way up again. There we go. And boom, I'm just going to kill it to proc the tech support and wait for the next wave. So yeah, there we go. We got the next wave. We got capacitor active, we got tech support active, and look at that, 5.9 million. Like I said, you know, 5.9 million, and that is without the artificial buff. Now let's just swap the the hive, and let's go for the artificial hive. So now the purple juice gonna hit me, and there we go, the purple juice is active. And let's see, look at that, 8 million. You see that? 8 million. Yep, look at that, 8 million. The target's gone. So that's the damage right there. You can see 8 million, 8 million. And that's the damage from sniper turret on a hybrid build. Yep, on a hybrid build. I still have high crit chance and crit damage, and I'm still critting quite high. And that's a sniper turret doing 8 million on a hybrid build right now. Let's just go to the normal assault turret, because I want to show you guys. Like, let's just take it out. Okay. And let's just go to the normal assault turret and see how much damage a normal assault turret can do. I'm going to deploy that, wait for the kinetic momentum to proc. It's already started shooting. You can't just stop an assault turret, right? It's just going to keep shooting. You can see 276,000 right now. That's the normal damage. Now, let me just proc my capacitor real quick. So, it's going to go to 40. Is it 40 yet? It's 39. There we go, 40. Now, look at that, the damage. 327k from assault turret. With the artificial hive juice coming and hitting it. 327,000. Crazy. Now, what if I just swap to my Grupo again? So I have 5 skill tier now. I still have the artificial hive though. And let's see how much damage I got. 268,000. Not bad. Like, that's a 5 skill tier, like 270. Yeah, 270,000. Not bad. That's a 5 skill tier turret with tech support and artificial hive buff going on. It's not bad. Not gonna lie, it's not bad. So that's a 5 skill tier right there. Yeah. Seriously, really? No, it's actually 83,000. What? Okay, my capacitor wasn't active all the way. Okay, so 5 skill tier turret hitting for 283,000 with artificial hive buff and the tech support and kinetic momentum. That's a 5 skill tier turret. So that's really good, I would say. And if I stop the artificial hive and go for the restorer hive, let's see how much I can do with the 5 skill tier. That's 219,000. That's not bad either. 219,000 with an assault turret on a 5 skill tier build, and my capacitor is also critting for 310k. Like, yeah, it's a pretty solid build. I would say it's really good. It's one of the best out there in terms of like hybrid. So if you want to run a build like this and you're tired of running, all your intimidate BS. I mean, I am tired, man, running all those builds. So I'm really happy. This is my currently go-to build for farming like SHD levels and stuff in control points, because it gives me a lot of like XP for clearing control points. I do it with a lot of directives. If you're running 5 directives, you're going to have a little bit trouble with ammo hoarder, because you're not going to use your capacitor that much. You'll lose a lot of ammo if you reload. The cool skill is fine though. If you use the artificial hive, the cool skill is totally fine. You deploy your turret, your artificial hive will destroy, but still you'll get the purple juice from the artificial hive, because you don't have to deploy artificial hive to give yourself the buff. If you're running legendary mission, of course you can drop the healing hive to heal them, or the artificial hive to buff them, plus you have the damage from the capacitor, so you are critting. So it's a pretty like solid build, I would say, in terms of like running most of the content out there. It's pretty flexible. You can change a few things here and there to make it even better or not. It's totally up to you. Just try it out. That's all I can say. It's pretty much my go-to right now, like I said. So yeah, it's a pretty fun build to run, and that's basically for the video. And I really enjoyed making Division 2 content again. I'm going to keep doing it. Tomorrow I'm going to bring you guys a pretty solid weapon like damage build, a crit build, 2 weapons which most people don't use it. I know nobody uses those weapons. I'm going to do that. It's kind of similar to my striker build, but it's a bit different, I will say. I'll tell you later when I just make the build video. So just giving you a little bit of hint. But yeah, just stay tuned for the channel if you want to see more build videos. That's all I can say. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.